they'll become mine as well. And soon if we're lucky, we'd be unable to tell what's yours.
Yeah, I love the Counting Crows too, Battle Angel, but this is Blues Traveler.
So don't you feed me like fire now. Why you wanna give me a run around? Yeah, there's your fire way to speed things up. When all it does is slow me down.
Clemson fans piss me off.
And I got some news for you. It seems my ship still stands no matter what you drop, and there ain't a whole lot that you can do. Oh, sure, the banner may be torn and the wind's gotten colder. Perhaps I've grown a little cynical, but I know no matter what the waitress brings, I should drink it and always be full. Yeah, I will drink it and always be full. You just can't shake. I love you to the point you can no longer take. Well, right, okay, so be that way. I hope and pray that there's
It's they actually kind of do. He does sound a little bit like the guy from Counting Crows. So.
run around. Yeah, it's your fire way to speed things up. When all it does is slow me down. Oh yeah. Why you wanna give me a run around? Yeah, it's your fire way to speed things up. When all it does is slow me down.
I know I don't need to remind you guys, but make sure you hit the thumbs up because YouTube really cares, even if your boy does not.
It doesn't matter what I say, as long as I see within reflection that makes you feel like a some inner truth of that reflection. But I've said nothing so far. And I can keep it up for as long as it takes. And it don't matter who you are. If I'm doing my job, it's yours all that breaks. Because the hook brings you back. I ain't telling you no lie.
When did Traveling Fools turn into Jeff Webster? You're wrong, George. We're standing upside down. The people in Australia are standing right side up.
This MTV is not for free. It's OPC is killing me. So desperately I'll sing the other love. Shut up, I'm so raging, hating, pain, and fear itself. And I can't keep these feelings on the shelf. I've tried, well, no doubt I lied. To be frank with suicide, but I got too much pride inside your hide or slide. I'll do is I'll decide and let it ride until I die. And only then shall I abide this try to catch little tunes of 50-minute ditties. I wanna bust all your balloons. I wanna burn all of your trees to the ground. I found I will not mess around unless I play. Then hey, I will go on all day here when I say I have a prayer to pray. That's really all this was. When I'm feeling stuck in the fuck, I don't rely on luck because I'm real bad. I ain't telling you no lie. Oh, that she can't
I say right foot creep, oh, walking with that heat. Walk, look around, stay low, make sure they don't see you. Catch some bad, walk down, face them with the heat. The devil under your feet, you're on your way to see him. Stretch me when I can't sleep, bang on when I see you. Play with me, you can't sleep. We got into the seashore. You won't have no case rearrange your shit soon as they face you. You won't have no space, we in your section too.
Clemson fans piss me off.
Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody? It's your boy. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Welcome to the most underrated college football call-in show on all of YouTube. Thank you for joining me tonight. Really appreciate it. How's everyone doing? Good. I know you're doing amazing and fantastic. If you're here, recruiting is heating up. How do I know? Well, the reason I know is because Clemson's throwing out offers like Oprah's giving away cars over here. I feel like in the past, like 48 hours, Clemson's given like 12 offers. And for the first time ever, Dabo Swinney is holding official visits in June for recruits. He's serious about his business right now. Hell, he offered 2 quarterbacks in the class of 2024. 1 5-star, 1 4-star. I don't have the list of people that he offered, or not he, but Clemson's offered in the past 48 hours, but it's a bunch of them. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact they're doing the high school camp at Clemson this week. And so you got a lot of high school kids there. And if they like what they see, they're going to go ahead and throw you an offer. The game of recruiting is heating up. Did you guys see the Coach Coop video? You guys always know how I talk about how delusional Miami fans are, right? And I'm halfway joking when I say that. Halfway. But your boy Coach Coop confirmed it. For any of you who don't know who Coach Coop is, he's a Miami YouTuber. But he was talking about how he did a video the other day, and he was getting comments saying that paying Mario Cristobal $8 million a year, if they go 9-3 in his first season, that's a fireable offense. Nine and 3 in Mario Cristobal's first year. Now, keep in mind, they just fired their head coach. Mario Cristobal goes 9-3 in the ACC in his first year. It's a fireable offense. Now, this is coming from Miami fans, not Clemson fans, not Florida State fans, not Florida fans, Miami fans. And then he said, one of the other guys that was a Miami fan said, it's national championship or bust. National championship or bust. For a team with a brand new head coach who hasn't won the ACC in 19 years. National championship or bust. So the point, I'm not even trying to hate on Miami. The whole point of me even talking about this is to let you know, for all you, Pigskin Pete just hates Miami people, because I get plenty of those people. This is your fan base. You're doing it to yourselves. Just go watch Coach Coop's video. Coach Coop did a video. It was 14 or 15 minutes long where he's walking, it's like his version of walk and talk where he walks outside, back and forth along the tree line or whatever. It's his version of trying to calm the crazy Miami fans down. It had nothing to do with your boy here. I'm just a casual observer. So, anyway. I'll open up the StreamYard link is in the description of the video, by the way. I'll open it up here in a second. Looks like I got one person already back there. Look at that. There it is in the chat. Of course, if you want to support the show, you can do it through Super Chat, PayPal, or Cash App. All in the description of the video. How many women are watching this show right now? Do any other women want to come out and say that they were sexually assaulted by Deshaun Watson? That would be nice. Look, just go ahead and do it now. They're coming out of the woodwork. He's got 2 more in the past 48 hours. I can't even keep up with it anymore. And both of these women said that they saw the HBO sports special where they had like 3 women that came on and did interviews with HBO and told about their experience. So 2 more of them said, well, we saw the special. We felt like we should come out too. So I don't even know what to say about it at all. And I don't know what to say about it. It's just like every day. And the Cleveland Browns just paid this man $235 million guaranteed. Guaranteed. I believe that means no matter whether he ever touches a football again for the rest of his life, they owe him $235 million. So, the Browns do what the Browns do, don't they? I don't know if Watson is done or not. Lots of accusations, no proof, apparently. We'll see what happens. I mean, civil suits don't matter, and I mean, they matter as far as his pocketbook goes, but they don't matter in any other way. They don't matter in the matter, as far as the law is concerned. So, we'll see. Anywho, let's see who's in the chat here real quick, and they'll get right to the StreamYard. Matt Dummett's here. Blue Devil Jaguar. Battle Angel. George. George is going on about his flat earth bullshit again. It does not surprise me that George doesn't know how to do basic science. That's not surprising at all, actually. Arizona Tucson 93. Jerome. Battle Angel. I think I already said Battle Angel. Kevron Harris. Sir UGA. Luke Walker. Golden Blue Dude says, I'm not an island boy, but I am the clickbait dude. He feels like he had a good clickbait video today. I don't know. We might have to watch that. Traveling Fool says, yo, 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 yo. That's a talent. Mrs. Pete's here. Pizza, no cheese. There's no such thing as pizza without cheese. Vandy Dandy says Dabo sucks. K-Dog. Colby. What song is this? I did 2 Blues Traveler song, Run Around, and I forget what the other one was. Rest in peace to that guy. What's that guy's name? What's the lead singer of Blues Traveler's name? I can't remember. Yeah, he died a while ago. VicTube. Bruce V. D4's in the house. Everyone go check out the AAA show. They just got done streaming a couple of minutes ago. The return of the AAA show. What is AAA, do you ask? It's college football all across America. They had a good panel on there, and they talk about college football the whole time. It's amazing and fantastic. You got a group of guys that goes on there and talks about college football for 2 hours straight, and during the offseason. That's not an easy feat, believe me. CB says, hashtag support Deshaun Watson. I support him. I would like to know what happened, though. What's up, Jay Shipes? Vodka drinker. John Popper, thank you. That's his name. Brad Pitt. All right, let's get to the StreamYard. See who's in here. Yellow.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, Pete?
What's up, Vic?
Yeah, so I wanted to talk to you about, so I saw, 24/7 Sports, top 25, returning quarterbacks, and Stetson Bennett, was not, on there, but Anthony Richardson and DJ Uiagalelei were, so.
And that surprises you?
Well, I think you know how I feel about that.
Well, why don't you tell us?
Okay, well, can you play the stinger for me?
Yes. Hold on.
That is bullshit! That is bullshit!
Yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, because Stetson Bennett just won a championship, so.
Well,
and
the Georgia Bulldogs just won a championship.
And I also do think that he played better than those two did, than AR-15 and the ukulele. I do think that Stetson played better than those two last year.
I don't disagree with you there. He definitely played better than ukulele, no doubt.
Yeah.
But this isn't about last year. And let me ask you this, Vic. Let's say that Stetson Bennett didn't start for the last half of the season. How many games did he start?
Let's see, like 12, I think.
Okay, so the majority of the season.
But 12.
All the season.
Yeah, I think he played in every game except the first one.
Do you think? And of course, there's no way of knowing this, but let's just pretend for a second here. Do you think that Georgia still would have won the national championship if JT Daniels was the quarterback and not Stetson Bennett?
Do you think we still would have won with JT Daniels? Well, I don't know. No,
Did you just? Are you about to say no?
yeah, I guess so. I guess we probably still would have won with.
Right.
But
You know what, Vic? I would go as far as to say that not only would you still have won the national championship, but you might have even won the SEC championship game. You might be 15-0.
really, wow.
Yeah. So when talking about quarterbacks, and look, I'm not hating on Stetson Bennett. I'm not saying he did. Look, he didn't play bad. So I'm not, I can't like say he was terrible or anything. But how many of those games that were won by Georgia were won because of Stetson Bennett?
Because of as in we would not have won that game
If he wasn't playing. Yep.
He was starting.
Yeah.
Probably none of them. Yeah.
Right. So there you go. Now the ukulele, on the other hand, I think that's, you know what? I can't even justify the ukulele being on that list, other than the fact that they feel like Clemson's offense as a whole is going to be better this year, and the ukulele has an upside to him. That I think Stetson Bennett is who he is, and he's sort of maxed out, and you're going to get from him what you get from him, and that's just sort of a game manager, a lot like. Well, I don't even know if we can compare him to Fromm. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I guess he is kind of like Fromm.
Yeah.
I think he's a little bit more mobile than Fromm.
Right. So, I don't know. That seems like a hard list to put together. But
more mobile than JT. So,
yeah.
I mean, JT is a statue. So.
Why is Mrs. Peete calling me a sellout? Mrs. Peete didn't watch the games last year. Apparently, she didn't see how bad the ukulele was.
Yeah, I didn't see. And then I think George's defense broke the ukulele.
Yeah, so. I don't think so. They might have injured him. They didn't break him. He was injured most of the year. But I'm not using any excuses. He's got to step it up. Or look, man, he's going to lose his job if he doesn't. It's just that simple. Because he has a real competition on the bench this year, not like last year.
Right.
So, we'll see. But I can understand where you're coming from. Coming off a national championship, quarterback, played well, didn't play bad, and you got the ukulele and AR-15 ahead of him on the list. I understand where you're coming from. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Anyway. What do you think about the Miami fans, like I was talking about at the beginning of the show with Coach Coop? I get all kinds of flack from the Miami people.
Saying national title or bust.
Yeah, and look, I know they're not all like this. I mean, but this is what they do to themselves.
That's crazy.
Of course it's crazy. What's crazier, national championship or bust, or 9-3 for Mario Cristobal in his first year as a fireable offense? Which one's more crazy?
See, probably 9-3 as a fireable offense.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's hard. You know what? Flip a coin. They're both crazy. I mean, I don't know. I can't say that one's crazier than the other. I think they're both pretty wild.
Fire a first-year head coach. We're going 9-3.
Miami's had more head coaches in the past 5 years than they've had touchdowns against Clemson.
Yes, and 9-3 would be their best season in 5 years. So.
Yeah, and Luke, how did they lose to North Carolina? Luke,
I don't know, man. We're a superior program.
Yeah, I know. I guess the same way that they lost to FSU, I guess.
Well, we beat them a little worse than FSU.
Y'all did.
Yeah, what was the score? Remind us.
Which one?
The Miami game.
From 2020?
So, well, let's put this into perspective here, because ever since Mac Brown's got to North Carolina, he hasn't lost to Miami, has he?
No, he hasn't.
So what year is Mike Brown going into this year?
His fourth.
So he's 3-0 against the Hurricanes.
Yes.
You know what? Let's just go ahead and, if you know them, I'm bad like this. When people ask me scores of games, I always get them mixed up. So, but you're better than I am at that. Let's just go ahead and do all 3 games. What were the scores of all 3 games?
Hold on, I'm pulling them up right now. I know one of them for sure.
Okay, which one's that one?
In 2020, we beat them 62-26.
Yeah.
Holy hell!
Oh yeah. Didn't y'all like run for like 600 yards in that game?
Yeah, we set a record.
All right. So what about 2019 and 2021?
Okay, 2021 we beat them 45-42,
Close game.
and then 2019 we beat them 28-25.
Another close game.
Yep. Well, 2019 we were very mediocre, and that was a bunch of Larry Fedora players.
Well, to be fair, in 2021 you were very mediocre too.
True.
But
And we beat them with their Lord and Savior Tyler Van Dyke.
yeah.
Yeah, y'all did.
He actually had his worst game against our defense.
Yep.
Wow.
I think he had under a 50% completion percentage and 3 picks.
Well, you know that they're going to win. That Tyler Van Dyke is going to win the Heisman this year, right?
Yeah, and he's going to be the number 1 overall pick.
Yep. And then he's going to go on to beat Tom Brady's Super Bowl record. He's going to win 10 Super Bowls,
Yep.
Nice.
and he's going to play until he's 50. Tom Brady's going to be out by the time he's 45 or 46. But Tyler Van Dyke will be retirement age when he actually retires.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best player ever.
So I've heard.
Traveling Fool says Tyler Van Dyke will win 2 Heismans this year.
What? Okay. How do you win?
Congratulations. You tried and you failed miserably.
How do you win two Heismans?
Well, he's trolling.
Okay.
Yeah, Traveling Fools plays the part of the delusional fan, but he even knows that he's playing the part of real people, just not him.
Yes.
I might have to make it to the game in November this year against Miami.
And Miami fans are fun to mess with in the stadium
Oh, they're great.
because they take it personal for some reason.
Yeah, I've been to 2 Miami games in the past few years. What year did we go? We went last, or no, we went in the COVID year, 2020. And when was the one before that? It might have been 2019. Can't remember now. Both of them are blowouts, though. And the only reason they came back to Death Valley in 2020, was because of the weird schedule in the ACC. They weren't scheduled to do that. So they went in a 3-year span, they came to Clemson twice and got spanked both times.
Yep.
You guys want to play a game?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say a phrase or maybe even just a name that pertains to a certain person.
Okay.
Now, this can be either a YouTuber or a person that's frequently in the comment section in the college football community. All right.
Okay.
So that you have a long list of people here.
Okay.
Good.
Let me try to figure out how to do this. So we got 2 people. I guess I could go down. Let's do one at a time, and then if the first person doesn't know, then the second person can steal it from them. We'll do it that way.
And
Okay.
how many points are we gonna play to?
I don't know because I've never done this before, and I'm making this up as we go. I did not prepare this. It just popped into my head, and I have good ideas, Vic.
Okay.
So we'll do it as we go. I don't know. We can play till.
Let's play till I don't know, like 10. I don't know.
10. That sounds like a lot because I don't even have anything written down yet. I'm making this up as I go. So
Right.
let's do 5.
5.
And
okay.
if we could even do that, all right.
5. Okay.
And if anybody else is listening that wants to get in on this, the StreamYard link is in the comment section and in the description of the video. Okay, so we'll do Vic first since he was in here first, and then we'll do it this way. Vic will go first, and then Luke will go, and then back and forth, unless if if Luke steals it from Vic, then it goes back to Vic. Does that make sense?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so either a phrase or anything that they could say, or even some other people would say about them, just some sort of phrase that reminds you of this certain person. All right? All right.
Okay.
First question, Vic. Who does this remind you of?
Okay.
Prison.
Probably, my mom, probably, my mom, George.
Yes.
Right.
Ding, 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 ding. That is correct, sir.
Good one. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that was a good
1.4. Now, Luke, did you know that one, or who would you have said?
I probably wouldn't have said George. I don't know who I would have said.
Yeah, that's a
I
hard
wasn't
one.
going the prison route for George.
Yeah,
I
lots
was
of
going,
ex-cons
I
in
think
the
George.
YouTube community. It's hard to pick which one.
Yeah.
All right. So 1 point for Vic. Luke Walker. This phrase reminds you of who? Kiss your mommy and daddy.
We'll go Raj.
Oh.
Wrong.
Vic gets a chance to steal. And I have a feeling Vic knows this because he was laughing immediately when I said it.
BVD.
BVD.
Ding, 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 ding. That is correct, sir.
Although he says, hug your mom and daddy. But
Is that right?
yeah.
Whatever. You still know what it was.
Yes, I still knew who it was. Yes.
Vic's going to run up the score on me. I'm not very good at this.
Yeah, this is so I said if Vic steals it, it goes back to Luke. That we're doing it that way. So it's Luke's turn again.
Okay.
Now this phrase reminds you of what person? Texas Pete. This is a trick question, by the way.
Well, this could be two people, but I'm going to go with Law Tide.
Yes.
Ding, 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 ding. That is correct, sir.
So it is now 2-1. Vic Tube over Luke Walker. I'm going to have to at some point get a little bit deeper and harder on this one. On these questions here, or these phrases. Whose turn is it? Vic. Vic Tube. This phrase or word reminds you of what person? Clickbait.
Gold and blue dude.
Ding, 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 ding. That is correct, sir.
That one was easy. Yeah.
It is now 3-1. Okay. Luke. This phrase or question reminds you of what person? Bullshit.
Mrs. Pete.
Ding, 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 ding. That is correct, sir.
It is now 3-2. And I am coming up with these phrases at this point all on my own as we go. So, some of these are too obvious. Let me go a little bit more, let me go deeper here. Vic said deeper. Oh. I'm going to make it a little bit harder now. This phrase, whose turn is it?
Vic.
It's Vic's turn. All right. And it's 3-2, Vic. Vic, this phrase or word reminds you of what person? I'm going to tell you right now.
I'm going to tell you right now. Who says? I'm gonna tell you right now. I guess Pete.
Nope. Although that would, that's not who the question. I do say that too, though, but not as much as this person does. Luke, you can steal it.
I think I've heard enough of his rants to guess Raj.
Raj is.
That is correct, sir.
We officially have a tie game.
Tie game.
So it's 3-3. It's 1st to 5. We are 3-3 right now. Colby says he'd be good at it. Well, look, it's easy to stand in the comments section and say how good you are at something. These two guys are actually doing it. They're gladiators.
Yeah.
This is getting exciting. So it's Vic's turn, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Because Luke got steal. So.
Now this one could be hard,
Okay.
especially for you, Vic.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
This phrase or word reminds you of what person? And the phrase is? Yep.
Is that me?
No!
Wrong.
But it could have been, though, Vic. It could have been. I actually feel bad because that's like there is two answers to this question, but that's not the name I had written down, so you got it wrong. Luke.
Yeah, I'm going with Uncle Lou.
Ding, 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 ding. That is correct, sir.
Vic went from 2 up. It was 2-0 when we started this thing. He was running away with it, and now officially, Luke Walker has taken the lead. It is 4-3. So it's now your turn again, Vic.
Okay.
Damn, this is getting hard now. All right, I got one. Whose turn is it? Vic again? Vic, which person does this phrase or word remind you of? No comprende.
No, correct. I guess.
Would you like me to repeat the question?
Okay. No comprende.
No comprende.
No comprende. I guess Pete.
Ding, 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 ding. That is correct, sir.
We have a tie game now. So here's how we'll do this. It's 4-4.
Right.
It's
So we have overtime. Or
well, I guess.
if we tie it.
Now here's how we'll do it. So
One of us is going to get 5 first, so I don't think we can tie at 5.
well, Luke, if he gets it right, he wins, I think. But if he loses and Vic gets it, it steals it from him, then Vic wins. If you both get it wrong, we move to another round.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that sound all right? So you have a chance to win it all right here, Luke. And that's just the luck of the draw because, going back and forth with who got it right and who got it wrong and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a good one. I'm trying to make them a little bit more obscure because some of the ones are too easy at the beginning. All right, this person, what phrase or word does this person remind you of? Blank here, coming back at you with another video.
I've got no clue. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't either.
You don't know?
I'm just going to say because of one of the things you brought up, Coach Coop.
No, it's not Coach Coop.
Wrong.
But since you decide, why'd you decide to guess? Now Vic can steal it for. Oh, he doesn't know either. It doesn't matter.
Well, he was going to have to. He was going to get steal anyway.
Yeah, right. I guess you're right.
This is coming back at you with another video.
Blank coming back at you with another video.
Let's see. Mayhem Matthew. I don't know.
Wrong.
It's actually funny that nobody knows this.
Okay, who is it?
TikTok Chess Hall coming back at you with another video.
Videos.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know. I haven't either. I don't. He might. I don't know if he does that anymore. That was his normal opening to his videos back in the day.
just right now.
So, but nobody watches Chess Hall's videos is what I'm getting from this thing here. All right. Oh, this one should be good. Now you have to go deep into the archives of college football, and I'm sure some people will know this too.
Okay.
Whose turn is it? Vic's turn.
Mine.
Vic's turn. No, is it?
Yes, it is.
Vic's turn, yes.
Because it was.
Yeah, it's Vic's turn. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not steal. So.
All right, here we go. Ready? This phrase or word makes you think of what person?
Okay.
I am not on a step mill.
A what mill?
Step mill.
Step mill.
Step mill.
I am not on a step mill.
Yes.
These are hard.
I'm not a step
I'm trying to get harder.
I don't know. Uncle Lou.
Wrong.
Luke, you can steal for the win.
I've got no clue. Just move on.
Wrong.
Jordan Bowman in the comments section got it correct. R.J. Young. Did you guys never watch R.J. Young either?
No, I've never watched.
That's another example. I don't think he still. I don't know if he does that anymore. But back in the old days, old days as in like 2 or 3 years ago, that was how he started every show. I am not on a step mill. I'm just getting hard to come up with shit now. Okay, now this is a little bit more obscure and kind of out of the. Anyway, this person, whose turn is it?
Mine.
All right, Luke's turn. This phrase or word reminds you of what person? Kentucky will win the East in 2019.
Mark Rogers.
Ding, 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 ding. That is correct, sir.
I was going to say Bluegrass Sports Media.
Well, we have our first winner ever, and that is Luke Walker. And as the first ever winner of whatever this game is called, you win absolutely nothing, sir, except for the chance to move on to the next round and possibly lose then.
Okay.
Vic, how do you feel right now?
Well, I don't know. I guess I feel, I don't know, defeated, I guess. Humiliated, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, you feel like you blew a lead the same way that Georgia did against Alabama in 2019?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's good.
Blue Devil Jaguar says, who's Chess Hall? It's probably good that you don't know.
TikTok Chess Hall.
Well, this is a popular game. We have a lot of people that want to play, as you can see. We had Elijah Allen here for a while. Traveling Fools is now here, and so is Sir UGA.
Yo.
How y'all doing, fellas?
I think at this point, we might have to split you into teams.
Are we going to keep playing? Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know. I don't care. You know what?
I'll play.
Does somebody else want to make the questions? Because I'm all out. I mean, I could think of them as we go, but.
Well, I've got one for you, Pete.
Okay.
Now, how did you start every question? Say it again.
This phrase or word reminds you of what person?
Hello, everybody.
What?
Yeah, I think I know it.
Can you say it again, please?
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, I know it.
Hey, everybody? The first time you said hello, everybody.
Yeah, it's hello or hey.
Okay.
Come on, VicTube knows who I'm talking about. Hello, everybody.
That impression's spot on.
How do I not know who this is? I'm just going to take a guess and say Millis Vanillis. I don't know.
D-Dog.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Pete.
How did I not know that?
I don't know. I'm really not sure.
It's a lot harder when you're on the other end of the question. So shout out to Vic and Luke that first round.
No, it is hard to think of the questions too. It took me a minute. Then I thought of that one. I was like,
well, there's a lot of them you can do,
this one?
but a lot of them are just too easy, especially for guys like Vic and Luke. I don't know.
I mean, there is many. Hey, so Vic, you do one. You do one, Vic.
Yeah.
Do one. Let's see. I'm trying to do one that's not too obvious.
I think I have one. It might be easy for certain people in here.
All right. Well, so we'll go around. Vic, if you have one, or we can come back to you and let Luke do one. It's up to you.
Okay. How about you let Luke do one and then come back to me?
Okay.
All right,
or you could just do an impersonation. I mean, that might be, the same.
You want me to say it?
Yeah. I mean, that's basically the same thing. Yeah, go ahead.
DeAndre Johnson.
Well, I know the answer to this. I mean, I got to bow out.
Sure, get someone else.
Yeah.
Then I need you to hit it after someone gets it.
Yeah. I've heard the stinger a million times.
Yeah, I've got
Who does it remind you of?
Who are you asking?
Anyone.
Starts with a C.
I mean, you just say it.
Yeah, Carolina Jackpot.
DeAndre Johnson! Who the fuck is he? He's a fucking freshman? Fucking.
Sorry, I didn't know if it was like my turn in line or something.
Oh, no, I think anybody can answer it at this point. Yeah, we're just kind of going around.
Okay.
All right, Vic.
I got one.
Okay, Elijah's got one. We'll do Elijah, then Vic.
It might not be a direct quote, but I just want you to, bear with me here. I'm a realistic Miami fan.
Slim.
Oh, man.
There's no such thing as a realistic Miami fan.
No, I actually came on to defend myself a little bit from last time I couldn't come on, but he was talking about how Tennessee has struggled to make a bowl game and Miami hasn't. Well, if Miami played Alabama, Florida, and Georgia every year, they'd struggle too. That's my whole argument there, but we're going to go into all that. But anyway.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I'm glad you said that one so I could get 1 point and just shut up the rest of the time.
I got mine.
All right, Vic has one. Go shoot, Vic.
Say, that's tough.
Man, doesn't everyone say that? Hold on.
Says that.
That's tough.
That's tough. Yeah.
Man.
That is tough.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
Tough.
Life's tough.
That's tough.
Tough for us to be stupid.
Is that your no, do an impression of the person saying it?
Yeah,
Vic.
do an impression.
That's tough.
Hell, that didn't help any.
No,
Oh, I think I know who it is.
Oh.
Is it Tiger Baskins?
no, it's
Oh,
pine cone.
Pine.
oh yeah, shit.
Yeah,
Ding, 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 ding.
That is correct, sir.
Yeah, Pete, the ACC show the other night, I was working and listening, and that was hilarious.
Which part?
Yeah, y'all did good on that. That was fun.
Oh
That
yeah,
was funny.
yeah. Pinecone came in there.
Well, everybody. It
Yeah.
wasn't just him. It was just the banter and Pete being like, "Can we please move on to?" Oh no. And like, okay, it's getting close to 9 o'clock. Wait, oh no. Like it was funny. The whole
Yeah,
thing was
it's like the prisoner running the prison and the insane running the insane asylum, whatever the saying
Right.
is.
Inmates running the asylum.
Inmates running the asylum. There you go.
Speaking of which, this is completely off topic, but I watched Shutter Island for the first time the other night. Great movie.
Yeah, that is a good movie. Yeah.
Great movie.
That's the DiCaprio thing.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Mark Ruffalo and
Right.
DiCaprio on that one.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
It was one you actually really need to watch, like watch it twice.
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%. You want to believe him until the very end, and it just, I don't know. I don't want to get off from this whole tangent, but just bringing that up. But it was just a really good movie. I just watched it for the first time the other night, so.
I know I saw this one. I'd seen it when I was young, and I just watched it again. But it's called The Devil and Miss Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a good movie. Kind of crazy, but yeah, you gotta watch it. Well,
All right, I have one.
Okay.
All right, this phrase or word reminds you of what person? Well, back in my day.
Celine
Makes me
Driver.
think of Billy.
The lean driver.
That's actually a good guess, but no.
Jeff
Billy
Webster.
Cole.
Jeff Webster. Ding, 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 ding.
That is correct, sir.
That's right. Yeah. You knew it had to be one.
It was one of two.
Yeah, you knew it had to be someone who was old. So.
You gotta get that as a soundbite or stinger.
Has Webster come to either one of the Slav Olympics?
No.
He is not. Yeah, I'm hoping that that Jeff will come to next year's Slavs.
I know. I hope he does too. I love Jeff Webster.
Yeah,
Jeff Webster's
I want to meet Jeff. Yeah.
I call him Jefficanezer.
Jefficanezer.
Yeah, I hope that hopefully he'll come down from Amsoil.
Is that where he lives?
I think so. That's where he works.
Come hell or high water, I will be at Slav Olympics next year. That
He's
is the
a
goal.
he's a Bama fan, right?
Yep,
And he lives in Iowa.
that's right.
That's sad.
He
else
actually
would
went.
he
He
put
actually
for in
went to Alabama though.
Yeah, he went to
He's a graduate from the University of Alabama.
He
So
went to Alabama. That's right.
people can be fans.
What do you major in? Corn?
I don't know. I think he's at.
Hull.
I think he's originally from Illinois. So.
You know a lot about
tell
Jeff
ya.
Webster, Mike Vick.
No doubt. Vic.
I've been to the Midwest, fellas. There ain't a whole lot there, but some cornfields and some arch in Missouri. That's about it. I tell you what, it's been there. But
So, Pete, did you say you had one?
I just did one. That was the Jeff Webster one.
Oh, okay. I forgot about it. All right. Who's next?
This game's really invigorating.
Yeah,
I know.
This is,
Isn't
this
it?
is pretty cool.
I thought so too. It just gets harder and harder to think of them.
It does get-
something beating fannies. Let's say that.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay, here's one. How about it is what it is?
What?
no General Voltar.
What?
Raj.
No.
Raj does say it a lot.
Isn't that what people give chess hell about saying?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe not. Okay, so yeah, they're getting hard to do.
Yeah.
It popped in my head.
It just
Somebody said Rob Sanders. All right, I got one.
All right.
This is going to be easy, though.
yeah.
This phrase or word reminds you of what person? That's the bottom line.
PigskinPeete.
Edward.
No, that's Edward.
Damn, he said Pete.
That's the
I thought you
boss
said.
because I said so.
Yeah, you're right.
Speaking of Edwards in the chat.
I might say it sometimes, too. I don't say it because I said so, but I do say that's the
Yeah,
bottom
you're
line.
right.
Yeah, so since y'all didn't do lunch money on Monday, I'm still waiting for Edward to trash talk Athens, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram.
What?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I
He
told
said
you
he was in a
I got 1 point. I'm
Yeah.
new to the stream, so I got 1 point, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay. Who says
24-hour stream.
it's your boy?
Mayhem Matthew.
PigskinPeete.
Yeah, PigskinPete's what I was thinking.
What's up, it's your boy.
Yeah, that was a good Mayhem Matthew.
It was.
Vic, that was actually really good. No. Celine Driver.
Damn. Sounds like a lot of people say it then, huh?
I know, that's a funny thing.
So y'all, I figure y'all might get a chuckle out of this. So I got a ticket on base on Sunday
The only one that people can see.
for the dumbest reason possible. And I just wanted to kind of figure y'all get a chuckle out of this.
Which
So I woke
base?
up
Which
Sunday-
base was it?
Camp Pendleton.
Oh no! Oh, I thought you meant second. I thought she shot you down.
No, so I woke up Sunday morning hungover. I played a gig on Saturday, opened up for some guys, and I come back. I woke up Sunday morning, I went and go get him a griddle because it's like the best cure for a hangover. And I've come back on base, and I look over, and the guy's like, "Well, you ain't shaved this weekend, haven't you?" I said, "No, because it's the weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. I got a ticket for not having a shave on the weekend."
Damn. What happens if you
I don't have to.
How much
I
is it?
don't have to pay. It's not a fine. They just notify my chain of command, and they're just gonna be like, "Why are you bothering me with this?" Because
Yeah.
nobody shaves on the weekends.
Right.
It's just dumb. I got 2 months left at the max, and I am ecstatic to come home. So
Wait, no. So is that Elijah, dude?
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Now I know who you're talking about. You're from Dahlonega, right?
Dahlonega. That's born and raised. Well,
Right.
yeah.
No, I know who you're talking about. You called into somebody's show not too long ago, and yeah, I was driving and listening. I'm always lurking in the background.
I hear that.
It's actually really funny. So I had a speaker. You were on Bluetooth, and when y'all were making fun of Wendy's people, I swear to God, I was paying for food in the Wendy's drive-thru.
It was on Raj's show.
Okay, yeah, it was Raj's show.
Yeah.
It was Raj's show, and y'all were like, "Well, I wouldn't be one of them Wendy's people or something like that." And I'm like, in the Wendy's, paying for my number one single with French fries or whatever the hell it was. And y'all are making fun of the people working in Wendy's. Yeah, it was funny.
Lou was playing that game where whoever looks like.
Right, whoever looks like, and you went off on Wendy's people.
Yeah, no, he went off on me at one point. He said Elijah looks like he has friends of every race for a safety concern.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went after my throat. It got me, but it was pretty funny.
Yeah, so I'm going to go now. So
All right, Vic. Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
that's right. Yeah, I've got to get up for the.
No, oh shit! I thought we were guessing who said that.
That would have been me.
Exactly, that's Pete. I'm calling this shit quits. Damn it. What kind of rabbit hole do we fall into?
All right, Vic. Thanks, buddy. Mike Vic checking in. He took a 2-0 lead and then lost to Luke Walker. He'll have to come back and redeem himself on another night.
And Luke sounded so excited about winning.
Yeah, it was, man.
You know how the North Carolina fans are.
Luke's voice never changes.
Not on here, at least.
No. Have you ever gotten mad in your life, Luke?
Oh, yeah.
And changed your voice tone?
Yes.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I'd like to hear Luke yell one time.
That sounds just like Luke on the shows.
Well, the funniest thing the other day was when Luke was just going after Slim Shady Canes. I was dying because he just hit him with the facts. Just kept the same voice tone throughout the whole thing.
The whole thing.
It just killed me.
Although Slim does a pretty good job of keeping the same voice tone too.
Yeah. That alien comment, I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one though. Because they're talking about aliens wearing gear at probably Miami, and I said, well, it's just because they're on a 30-year delay due to relevance. So.
All right, I've got another one. You guys ready?
Yep.
This word or phrase reminds you of what person? Strip club.
Mayhem.
Lou.
Damn.
Matthew.
No.
No, come on now. Like the mouse is here.
Now, so yes,
Traveling fools.
yes, like the mouse is there.
Yeah, Nate the Great.
There you go.
There you go.
Ding, 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 ding.
That is correct, sir.
Although I understand why some of the other answers were mentioned.
I mean, there's
Golden
plenty,
would have been
there's
great
plenty of
for
people.
Mayhem Matthew.
Yeah, there's plenty of people, but
Lou did a whole show on a strip club last summer, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, I think we did on
He
lunch.
did a whole show on it last Saturday.
Okay. Who last Saturday?
when
That
Mayhem
was
got
funny. That
involved.
was funny as hell. Oh, no, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was
Mayhem's full of shit about that strip club talk.
Look, the lunch money show for an entire summer, that must have been the pandemic year. I think it just went off the rails. It was like that every night.
Yeah.
And that's where
Started during the pandemic year.
yeah, right. And that's where Nate shined that summer.
Yeah.
But
I'll tell you what, man. I don't care what anybody says. You can spend all the money you want. And I spent a lot of money in Australian strip clubs. They do not love you back, regardless. But anyway, that's just me.
Most of them are lesbians anyways.
Jesus Christ.
What have you asked?
No,
Well, I mean, you can see 'em kissing their
no. Please
girlfriends on
don't
the
do
side of
it.
The stage, if you ever been in there for a good amount of time. Why would I ask?
I'm just pleading the fifth on all this talk.
That's my fault. I shouldn't have said strip club. I should have. Shouldn't have ever said that.
No, in this conversation, I started to say things a few times that I just, never mind. Pleading the fifth.
This is a conversation for when Pete has to do his 24-hour stream.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm saving that for Pete's 24 hours.
Yeah, how many
I'll plead the
subscribers
fifth to
away
Jack.
from
Huh?
How many subscribers are you weigh? About 200?
What is it? That's a good question.
4.8K, so
Yeah.
200.
So are you going to do that, Pete?
Well, I said when I reach 4K, I said when I reach 5K, I'm going to do it. But
Yeah, that was one of those old like internet days, like getting excited. Whatever.
yeah,
God damn,
it was
why
one
the
thing to
fuck
say. It's a
did I
whole nother
say
thing to
that?
do it. I guess I'll do it.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be fun.
I'll be there.
I'll do it. Why not?
He's like, fuck no. Never mind.
I thought it was hilarious when Lou said he was going to stay up for like 4 or 5 hours after his finished.
Yeah.
You could tell in the last like 2 hours that as soon as it was over, he was crashing.
See, I fell asleep at like 5 in the morning, and when I woke up, the stream was already taken down, so I couldn't watch what I missed.
I made it till like 3:30, 3:45, and then I took a nap till about 7:15, and I woke back up and came back on before it finished. But
Well, I'm on California time, so about 6, it was over with for me.
yeah,
so.
Lou was
What'd
cashed
you
out.
do that afternoon, Pete?
Well, I went to bed at like 4:30 when I got off the air with y'all, and I slept till about 7 or something. I don't know, a couple hours of sleep. Then we had a whole nother day.
You didn't come back on that next morning, did you, Pete?
Well, I was on till about 4:30.
Yeah, but then you didn't come on before he finished it, right?
No, I was asleep. I mean, he finished it. What time did he finish?
He finished at like 9.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. No, I didn't come back on.
I woke back up at about
Pretty sure it was 9:15.
7:45, and I clicked back in just to listen to Traveling Fools talk for the next hour. Traveling Fools kept that thing going.
There you go.
That was horrible. It was funny as hell, though. I was laughing my ass off.
I know. I woke back up at like 7:45, and I clicked back on, and here's Traveling Fools just talking. Nobody else was talking.
Yeah, once the Mayhem Matthew portion ended, I realized it was probably time to leave.
Yeah.
Man.
That was some of the funniest conversations going on at that point.
I think I took a little nap at like 1 a.m. and then I woke back up to Mayhem talking about pissing on people. And
Oh, no.
No, you didn't go there.
No. Please don't do it.
No. So
It
you
was
couldn't.
terrible.
Where's it at, Pete?
Oh, God.
Listening to Traveling Fools talk to Mayhem about his fantasies was
And you could hear him start to consider it later on in the night.
Hey, no, fuck no. No.
You kept confirming with him whether or not that was actually
Yeah.
his fantasy.
Traveling Fools, you just brought
Because
up
who the
his
hell
past,
really
bro.
says that? I mean, anyway, moving on. Don't put nobody under the bus on this one again. Moving on. So that's not. Well, that's no. You can't use this as the next question as to who says this.
Yeah, that was one of the funniest. I don't know how long that lasted, maybe an hour and a half with that whole.
Too long.
That was one of the
Way too
funniest things I've ever seen in my
However
life.
long it was that long, too long.
That was terrible.
But really funny.
Yeah.
What's up, Ben?
Traveling Fools needed his degree in psychology that night because he used it well.
What's up, Ben? How you doing, buddy? Can you hear me? Oh, you feel like shit?
Got too much food.
Oh, you got the
What'd
itis.
you eat? What'd you eat?
Company dinner at a country club. Got through the appetizers, a couple beers. Didn't even touch the steak dinner.
Oh, that's horrible. That sounds awful. It's like eating too many chips at the Mexican restaurant and can't finish your fajitas when they get there. That's just sad.
That's part of my problem with Mexican restaurants too. I can make a meal of chicken salsa and a margarita.
Yep. Lunch champions.
What'd you have for dinner last night? Chips and salsa and a margarita, and I was done.
So, Ben, how do you feel about golden showers?
Oh my God. What's
You
your
do like
fantasy?
to explore. Ben does like to explore new horizons. So
Not those types of horizons.
As long as they don't piss on his face, he's probably good.
Mayhem, just because you were 20 does not make it better.
I said this afternoon on the midday show, I said, we're all beating around the bush about what he said and who said it and all this. And I said, it's going to come out eventually. It didn't take that long, did it? It's the same day.
Especially not when you're playing a game of who said
Yes.
We're trying to lead up to this, like, okay.
Y'all talking about this makes me think of that Rodney Carrington bit where he's talking about if you got a man that wants you to shove a bottle up your butt and get up on a ceiling fan foot like a chicken, you better do it because he'll find somebody who will.
Oh.
And then he's like, if you're a man and your woman wants you to shove a bottle up your butt and get up on a ceiling fan and foot like a chicken, find yourself another woman because that shit hurts.
I think Mayhem Matthew should have taken a 20-year nap between the age of 10 and 30.
Damn.
He'd probably be a lot better off.
Well, I think he's only like
From the stories he told, that sounds like what he thinks he did.
How old is
Yeah,
he?
Matthew
He's
could be
only-
my drummer.
I think he's only
Is he
like
like-
22 or 20. I don't know. He's in his early 20s.
Well, go back to sleep. The nap's not over yet, bro.
I know he's gonna be my drummer apparently. So
Yeah, he's gonna drum something, all right. Psycho.
I like it. I like how honest Mayhem Matthew is. He really doesn't have a filter.
I agree with you.
He,
The fact that he said that on YouTube amazes me.
it doesn't. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that was the most amazing part. Was, are you really like seriously?
Look, the fact that Mayhem's still around after the grief y'all gave him in the first month of him coming on and watching your shows is amazing.
Yeah, that's what actually one of the reasons I like him because
Yeah,
he went through the ringer
He's awesome.
and he
he
never
is. I agree with you, Pete.
he he laughs along with it too. He doesn't get mad about it.
I know. I mean, he's genuine.
Yeah, I like people that are honest. Now, even if they're saying crazy shit.
Well, I mean, you
But-
know, at least they're honest about how
Exactly.
they feel and what's happened to them in the past.
Yeah.
There's too many people these days just want to fake what happened to them and didn't really happen. And
That's right.
they're just delusional. So
That's right.
Edward in the chat wants to know what we were talking about because he came in late. You should refresh it for.
You don't want to know, Edward.
it was garbage, Edward.
No buffet for you, Edward.
No buffet for you.
That's what for you. I don't have a trash can to throw.
hey, I wonder who did more with the trash can, him or Butch Jones?
I'm gonna say Edward did.
Yeah, 1,000%. I think I agree too. I don't like that, man. Which, by the way, personal opinion, I feel like Billy Napier is the worst parts of Butch Jones and the worst parts of Jeremy Pruitt put together.
Damn.
But that's just me. Yeah. No. Here's how I defend that. He's got the used car salesmanship. I couldn't tell you the exact quotes, but just the quotes and stuff. It's almost as bad as Brick by Brick. And then he gets up on a press conference and talks about how I need more players. That's not how you get production out of your current roster. I mean, I get it, but you don't talk down about your players, and that's what Pruitt was really bad about. Was he'd blame his players a lot, and he wouldn't take credit. He wouldn't take ownership. I'm not sold on him.
You know what else is funny about Billy Napier? Dabo Swinney's been the head coach at Clemson, I think, going on 14 years now. 13 or 14 years.
Yeah.
How many? Name the list of coaches or coordinators that Dabo Swinney has fired since he's been there. It's a very short list.
I couldn't.
Napier's on that
Napier
list,
on
yes. There's only a couple, really. I mean, most of the assistants there.
There's only a couple people in the world that can answer that question.
No, because
coordinator that before Brent Venables.
Yeah.
Pete, can I ask you an honest question?
Yeah.
Like with NIL, the transfer portal, are guys like Saban and Dabo heading out the door? do you think? Or honestly, I really like Dabo. He's really likable. He's more like a what's his name? Florida State. Can't think of his name.
Bobby Bowden.
Right now. Bobby Bowden. He's like a Bobby Bowden type coach, right? He's going to defend his players. He's going to develop good young men. That's why I like Dabo, because he sees more from football than just putting championships, right? Which is great. But is he on his way out because of the NIL stuff, because of the transfer portal stuff?
Yeah, absolutely not.
Never on his way
You
out.
brought up Nick Saban. Nick Saban's been giving out NIL for years.
1,000%.
What Dabo Swinney said.
All Alabama players drive Chargers.
I don't know
and
why
Challengers.
this is like a 3-year-old thing. I don't know what people don't understand about the Dabo Swinney thing. He said if they professionalize sports and it gets to a pay-for-play situation from the university, paying players instead of making school a priority, then he'll just go coach in the NFL, because that's already pro sports to begin with. First of all, that's kind of tongue-in-cheek. And second of all, they're not doing that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what people don't understand about that. He was never on the way out the door.
Dabo's going to be fine.
They have a whole NIL department that he developed at Clemson. So, I mean,
Give
it's
me
not
a
like...
break, man. Just because they were what? I mean, come on.
And I will say, I don't think Tennessee's ahead of the curve on a lot of things, but I think one of the things they are ahead of the curve on is the NIL stuff.
Tennessee sucks.
1,000% right now. I completely agree with you.
100% for the next 20 years. Tennessee sucks.
Okay, next 20 years, that's a negative. But
Heupel won't be there in 5 years. Napier won't be in Florida in 5 years. I mean,
say what you will about Heupel. Say what you will about Heupel. Dude won 7 games with a flipping 61-person roster. 61 scholarship players on the roster last year, and he won 61 games.
Listen, Tennessee did overachieve last year, I think, based on what they had.
I still think that team had decent talent, though. Like, Hendon Hooker's a really good quarterback.
Yeah, that's true.
He was really good at running play.
I think.
And what I was saying is the NIL stuff was put into place the day after NIL was made available to college football. I think Tennessee is ahead of the curve.
I don't really think as far as recruiting went or anything like that first year of NIL, that was just a drop in the bucket. I don't think that really affected much. I mean, most of those guys were going where they were going before NIL became legal and everything else. Look 5 or 6 years down the road, that's a different story. But
that's when we'll see who's really taking advantage of NIL.
And people think that Nico came to Tennessee all because of the NIL. And look,
he did.
He's not getting $8 million off the bat.
It don't matter. He came to Tennessee because of the money.
Okay, whatever. But you have a student body. You have a fan base. You have a student body that says, we want Nico. We want Nico at a basketball game. But that shows what that fan base is actually about. Like,
I'm sure he would have come
about it.
The mustard bottle, the golf ball throws, that was a very few amount of people. Okay, that was Ole Miss people were throwing stuff too. That's like something that's not talked about. And everything that Lane Kiffin got in that game, he completely deserved.
How do you get from NIL to throwing mustard?
I don't know, man. I don't think it's okay to throw things at people on the field. I don't.
I just want to know, and why did so many people have? It was premeditated. That was premeditated condimenting.
I do like.
Here's what
why was somebody carrying a golf ball in their pocket during a football game?
Because they probably
No, why is somebody carrying a mustard bottle? I mean,
because they probably brought their own mustard to the game for the hot dog.
And I've said this before. Lane Kiffin is the O.J. Simpson of Tennessee football. Lane Kiffin leaving, and I'm not trying to blame it all on that, but the Lane Kiffin leaving led to the Derek Dooley hire. And if his last name was Johnson, he never would have been hired at Tennessee. But Lane
did the glove fit?
Yeah, did he say O.J. Simpson?
Yes.
I did. Because he murdered like 15
No. Please don't do it.
This is Clemson, Miami's Deshaun Watson.
Oh my God.
Here's what I'll say about the NL. I think it tried to even the field out for a couple of years, right? But Georgia and all these big time programs, Alabama, I mean Tennessee's a big time program too, don't get me wrong. But once Georgia and Alabama and Ohio State and Clemson start funding these NIL deals and these programs, which I think Dabo's going to come around and fund it as well.
Well, he's not going to fund it.
Doing it.
He is.
Yeah, he's already doing it.
He
But
has to keep up with the trend. So what's going to happen is in 2 or 3 years, these other big programs that are already leading everything in the nation of football right now in college football are going to have so much more money that it's going to be like it was 2 years ago.
You also got to think of just schools with money, not just big football programs.
Well, it doesn't have anything to do with either one. It has to do with where the location of the school and what kind of businesses are willing to invest, unless it's some sort of fake company that they create just for NIL. I mean, it has to do with where you are.
If
Carolina has anything, we have rich alumni.
All of you guys are smart enough to know that they're going to pump those damn NIL deals.
And decent barbecue.
In these major colleges, and in 2 or 3 years from now, it's going to be back to what it was 3 or 4 years ago, where the biggest schools are getting all the recruits, and you're going to be screwed.
Yeah, I mean, this is like an endless.
It already is.
It's like an endless debate because
equal itself out, Luke.
Well, so I've got a question on that. So people try to come in and say, well, we got to put some kind of limits on it. Like now all of a sudden we have to go back, and which should have been done at the get-go. What are they going to do now? Are they going to go back and make it like a team salary cap, or?
I don't think they'll do anything like that.
I don't think they can't do a salary cap.
But see, here's the thing.
Just asking
Alabama.
What's going to happen? Because something's going to happen now.
There's nothing the NCAA can really do.
What TF is asking is, how are they going to equal it again in 2 or 3 years?
It never was equal. That's kind of the thing.
Well, no, I understand that, but what I'm saying is they're going to try to find a way to equal it because they're not going to have a choice.
Well, because is it going to be if you have infinite money and you can just buy everybody?
So like last year before NIL got big on board, right? Georgia spent like $3.9 million in recruiting just for their recruiting apparatus, right?
Yeah, that's for
the second team behind them spent like 2.8, which was Bama, right? So you're going to see I think what they're probably going to do is they're going to give these schools an NIL cap.
Well, that was what I was asking.
I don't know if that's legal. See, there's legal.
I don't think that's legal.
The whole thing is legal issues here, and that's one reason why the president of the NCAA said that he wants
to cap someone's earnings.
Yeah,
but I think they're going to cap the institution.
Well, so how is that going to work now? I mean, how much didn't Tennessee just pay some outlandish amount of money?
Yeah, but we don't know.
How much?
We don't
$8 million.
$8 million. That's one player, right?
No, it's not. He didn't.
Yeah,
that's his one player.
Yeah,
but he's not getting
quarterback.
No,
he's not getting $8 million.
Oh, he's getting $8 million when he signs. Oh,
the only thing that the NCAA is going to be able to do about this in any way to change anything is sort of like they do now with the recruiting is like try to regulate when and how these companies can talk to them about the NIL.
Yeah.
And
I think the only thing they can do is have like all NIL.
So it's Pandora's box.
Yeah, it's Pandora's box. It's open.
Yeah, well,
it's just wide open.
That's the NCAA's fault for wide opening it.
Well, I agree. I never opened that damn thing.
Well, they didn't open it. I mean, the California legislature did, and then everybody else followed suit.
Yeah, they were wanting the California legislature to do that.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you right now, as somebody who lives in California, we don't want nobody in California dealing with nothing. But anyway, that's beside the point. I'm paying $6.40 for a gallon of gas right now, but that's beside the point.
Look, I'm here to tell you, once the Congress gets involved and the IRS gets involved, all of this will straighten out.
Yeah, right. Hey, real quick.
Government.
On that note, real quick, I want to thank a couple of people. Thank you, Mayhem Matthew, for the super chat. He says, I feel like y'all are my YouTube family. It was something in my past, and I feel comfortable talking about it because I know it was my past. He's emphasizing it was in his past, everybody. So let's just go ahead and take note of that. Everyone has one, a pass, that is.
Ours are a little different.
Check your cash app, Pete.
All right. The Joey Foster, thank you, says, Pete, thanks for the great shows. Well, you're welcome. I'm glad you enjoy them. And thank you.
But Alabama does not have the businesses to compete in NIL other than boosters, I'm not saying they don't have the boosters, but there's not enough business, big name companies in Alabama to compete with NIL with like a Georgia.
You think Saban won't figure that out?
No, I 1,000% think he will, but I also think he's a crybaby.
Well, so what?
Because he's getting his ass whooped right now in recruiting.
Well, that's
Not really.
He's not really.
I mean, he got the second recruiting class behind Texas A&M.
Recruiting class of all time last year.
Come on,
You know what?
Yeah.
I'll leave my
Saban
curl on that. Sorry about
Saban
that.
is already working his magic on the rest of the nation.
Thank you for the Cash App, Sir UGA, who's in here. He says, for Bennett, has more natties than the ukulele.
Sorry, Pete.
Stetson Bennett did not win that game for Georgia.
Y'all have lost your
Stetson
mind.
Bennett almost lost that game.
Yeah, you're
for
right.
Georgia.
Stetson didn't
That's
throw
what-
the ball to the receiver in the end zone. He didn't throw the ball to Brock Bowers. Stetson didn't do shit.
He threw it 5 fucking yards, dude.
5
Like,
yards.
Stetson
That
Bennett-
damn touchdown to the
Stetson
receiver in
Bennett-
the end zone was 40 yards, bro.
Stetson Bennett had 5 minutes of good gameplay
okay.
the entire
Yeah,
fucking
I
game.
can't argue. I
That
can't-
defense won that game.
I
for
know.
you.
I can't argue with you people on this shit. So I already figured that out.
He's
Isn't
a
there,
5'10",
isn't there only like
180
18 minutes
pound
of
quarterback.
actual gameplay?
Hey, traveling fools.
What's up?
Is it outside the realm of possibility that Stetson had somewhat to do with them winning that game?
No, listen, that's not outside. I know I'm not traveling fools either,
I'm
but
not
I'm answering
saying-
it. That's not out of the realm of possibility, no.
I'm just saying he almost lost y'all that game completely.
I agree
Well, my
with you.
point is he's the guy that actually got Georgia there, that made it that 40-year stretch and broke the thing. I mean, he was doing some stuff right.
I mean, I'm
But-
not saying, look, I'll tell every one of you, and I've told y'all in this chat before, Stetson Bennett is not our best quarterback on our staff.
Well, there you go. That's all anyone's saying.
1,000%.
That's not, I'm not
And-
arguing that point at all. But the point that the only reason they won is because of the defense is absurd.
Well, it was a big reason why.
Well, it was about
It was the big
90% of
reason
it.
why. I agree, but
About
nobody
80%.
states it, Pete. Nobody states it like that. Everybody states it like the only reason they won is because of the defense.
Yeah, well, they
I
won
almost
because
feel sorry for the guy. I mean, he just won a fucking national
I don't
championship.
yeah, look,
Well, you
look.
also
I know it.
state,
Every
like-
Georgia
Give me a
fan's like on the
break,
thing.
man.
It's
going,
like I said to Vic. I said,
I called in, and if that damn Stetson Bennett, he hadn't been in there.
Here's all I said. First of all-
we might not would have won that national champ. Oh wait, we won it.
here's what I said. I said
the only
he.
reason I argue with y'all on this is that the fact that we had so many injured receivers, and I'm not making an excuse like Bama does, but the fact that the only game plan that Kirby saw he could have to win any of this shit was with Stetson, with a partial mobile quarterback, to get the job done, and they got the job done, and everybody would just want. I mean, Stetson. I'm not a Stetson Bennett fan. Period. Okay, I'm not saying that. We got 5 stars all over the bench behind him. I wanted JT Daniels in the games to begin with the whole season, you know. But the fact is, the Stetson went out there and did what he had to do at a minimum. He's
Sure.
not the greatest quarterback. He's not a 5-star. He's not any stars. What is he, 2-star? At the most? But he did the job and got it done, and nobody wants to give him any credit. I mean, it's
And
sad.
I will say, I completely 100,000% respect Stetson Bennett for being a walk-on at a
Yeah.
Division I college and winning the national championship. I mean, I was a walk-on myself in Division II. All right, I was just stating the fact. To me, until it's proven otherwise, Kirby has not shown that he can develop a quarterback.
Well, I got to say, let me just say this one thing. I mean, I'm jealous of a guy because he won the national championship in football, and yet I feel sorry for him at the same time. You know, and everybody was, you know, whatever. Yeah, he wasn't that great, but damn, he did something that, you know, a 40-year stretch. He did it. That's pretty cool.
TF, he set himself for the rest of his life.
Yeah. I mean, he
1,000%.
can get a job at any
It doesn't any
Ford
business-
dealership or
He can go back.
Chevrolet. Yeah.
He can go
Man's a
back to
millionaire
Podunk,
right now.
South Georgia, open an insurance company, and make hundreds of $1,000s a year for the rest of his life.
Right.
So I mean, it's just, you know, I just get tired of the same old, you know. Well, you know, he didn't win it. The defense won it, and blah 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 blah.
Isn't he
And
going to start again?
He's going to start again.
Okay, then
He's
the
won the
same,
national
the same,
championship.
yeah, but he was just a junior, right?
No, he's done. This is his last year. He's a fifth-year senior.
Okay. Well, yeah. He's got his
He
last
has one
year.
more-
This
one
is
more
his
year
last year,
eligibility.
and he's going back, and he will start. Okay,
Well,
it will not be the same defense as it was last year. So let's see what happens.
I don't think he'll make it through the season as a starter. But at the same time, he's playing in the SEC East, boys. You got to remember, nobody over there has improved.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's really weak.
So we
Yeah, it's not
lost.
very good.
It is weak. So we lost 10. So we're going to lose probably 10 points on the defense a game. So that puts us, instead of 9 points, 19, right? If we score 30 to 40, which I actually think we will score more points this year as an offense than we did last year on average. Last year we averaged 38 points.
The point I would like to
Are you a Miami fan?
Me?
Because I agree with you.
Come on. I mean, Miami is. Look, I grew up. I'm 46 years old. When I was in high school, it was Miami and FSU playing for the national championship every year for like 4 or 5 years. I want Miami and FSU to be relevant again because I like those two teams. But I've been a Georgia fan for my whole life, and I just don't. With the way recruiting and NIL is going, I don't see that any team south of Savannah is going to be relevant for the next 5, 6, 7, 10 years.
And if I could just say one thing, and this is kind of a
At least we've been. Let me just say this. At least we've been watching football for exactly the same amount of time.
Yeah, I don't like.
I know. I've seen the up and down. Sorry, exactly the same amount of time.
Traveling fools. I've been waiting forever for this. I went to the 2017 national championship. I've been to every Georgia SEC championship for the last 10 years, and watched Bama ruin our hopes forever. You know,
It was great that UGA won. I mean, I despise UGA just out of spite because so many of when I moved to Georgia, everybody who I know and have become friends with is Georgia fans.
and
So
I'm
it
fine
always
with
be-
that. I went to the Clemson Pitt game back. What year was that, Pete? When Pitt beat Clemson in the fourth?
You're
quarter?
2016.
Huh?
2016 when they beat them at Clemson, or
So
2015.
it's 2016.
2015,
My
one of
went
those
to
two.
Clemson. I went to the Clemson Pitt game, and Clemson was winning by what, 4 or 5 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And Pitt made that drive. We left the stadium as Clemson was winning, and we walked out, and somebody had left a big flat screen TV on a tailgate on the back of a truck, still running, with the cable running. And we got outside of the stadium. We walked up the hill to the car, and we stood there and watched as Pittsburgh marched down the field and beat them in the fourth quarter.
Yep, they lost to Pitt. What's your point?
No, I'm just saying that I'm an overall college football fan. Like we left that game as Clemson fans. They lost. We were disappointed, even though I was a Georgia fan. But I want multiple teams to be relevant. And I just feel like this day and age, there's only like 5 teams in the nation that are even relevant anymore.
And I'll tell you right now, just for the sake of conversation, I think the Alabama-Tennessee game was more competitive than the SEC championship this year. And you can say I'm an idiot, you can say whatever, but that was a ball game going into the fourth
So
quarter.
we're
The game was
comparing
already-
blowouts.
Look, I'm here to tell you.
1000%.
I'm
They
here to
didn't
tell
blow
you
us
that,
out as bad as they blew you out.
Exactly.
I'm here to tell you that I watched the Georgia-Tennessee game, and if Tennessee had completed a few passes in the first quarter, that game could have gone totally opposite of what it did.
100%. And
100%.
I'm so tired of hearing people say that Tennessee's offense is a gimmick.
That's
That is a
bullshit.
complete football ignorant statement. If you watch football film, if you film study that offense, it is not a gimmick whatsoever. They use splits. They use formations. It runs fast. Look, if you're going to say that Tennessee's offense is a gimmick, you have to say that Lane Kiffin runs a gimmick offense because
That's not a gimmick.
Tennessee with 3 completed passes in the first quarter last year against Georgia could have had 21 points in the first quarter. The game would have totally flopped on its head. But they missed every pass.
Yeah.
So Elijah.
Yeah.
Elijah from Dahlonega.
Yes, sir.
Dahlonega. I guess that's how you say it. Now you're a Tennessee fan.
Yes, sir.
why are you a Tennessee fan from Dahlonega?
Well, my mom and son's family was all a bunch of Tennessee fans, and I grew up around a bunch of obnoxious Georgia fans, so I lean towards Tennessee. That would be my story, I guess.
I think Tennessee's the second best team in the East right now, period.
Yeah. Kentucky's going to fall off. They're going to have Chris Rodriguez out for 6 weeks. That's all they have.
Kentucky has no receivers. They're not going to run it on Georgia or anybody in the SEC like they need to.
South Carolina, and nobody wants to talk about it, hemorrhaged. They weren't players that played a lot last year, but they hemorrhaged receivers after the spring game, which tells me all I need to know about Spencer Rattler to a degree.
Spencer Rattler will be running for his life. Their offensive line is terrible.
Hey, J-Dub, I see you in the back, buddy. Just hold tight.
Well,
Hey, also somebody else can come on.
I mean, he's been back there for a while, but I'm just enjoying the conversation here, so I haven't brought him on. But if anybody wants to drop out, that's fine. I'm not going to kick anybody out.
I'll hop.
Sure. Pete, I'll drop out.
Whatever. I mean, whoever wants to, it's fine.
Yeah, I'll drop out.
Well, Ben already dropped out, so.
Oh.
But where were we at, Charlie?
I just think this whole idea that South Carolina's back is a joke.
Oh,
So do you think South Carolina's
Back
good?
to what?
Yeah, exactly.
What kills me is South Carolina fans think that they're going to just, beat Tennessee, which I think it'll be a more competitive game.
Well, man, it's not a good.
Tennessee
A
beat them
good
by
game is not
25
arguing
points.
about talking smack to South Carolina.
Yeah,
Look,
no,
South
I'm
Carolina-
just saying Tennessee beat South Carolina by 25 points.
Who cares about South Carolina?
Yeah,
Nobody.
exactly.
That's like saying we beat Bethune-Cookman. Man, we
Carolina
kicked their ass last year, dude.
I can't say anything.
I bet South Carolina has a worse record this year than last year.
You know what? I think you're probably right.
I looked at
suck.
their schedule recently, and I got 5-7, so I agree with
Give
you.
me a break. This whole idea that South Carolina's back is a damn joke.
You're not a fan of Beamer ball, bro? Beamer ball, bro.
I love the other.
Shane Beamer is Derek Dooley 2.0.
Beamer ball, bro.
Give me a damn break, bro. Rattler's gonna.
I might have to do a.
50 times this season.
I might have to do a Bro Brothers video with South Carolina. I just got the idea for that.
And I'll say one more thing, and I'll hop on.
Hey Pete,
Yeah.
what's the over/under Rattler being sacked this season?
Shit.
30.
Maybe.
I'll take the over.
So you're saying about on average around 2 sacks a game. Well, that would be 24.
Well, so I'll take.
So I'll say let's do over or under like 26.
Okay, so I'll take the over.
Damn. I might do it too, actually. Clemson's going to sack some sick.
Is 26 that much? I feel like it's not ridiculous.
I don't know. You know, how many times did the ukulele get sacked? He got sacked 26 times in the Georgia game alone.
And he has a better
gonna get
O-line than
sacked.
South Carolina does.
Are you using ukulele again?
No, so let's say, to me, it sounds like getting sacked over 2 times a game is a lot
That does to
on
me, too.
average.
No,
So
I agree with you, but damn, Rattler is not. Come on, man. What do they have any 5-star receivers?
who? South Carolina?
Yeah,
No, I doubt it.
that's like saying JT Daniels go to West Virginia.
I'm not even quite sure they have any 5-star players unless they're seniors.
Well, they don't. Just like Beamer came out after they played Georgia.
pretty sure
last
they have a
year and
couple.
said,
Yeah, they have a couple that are like seniors, though.
I just looked at this, by the way.
Yeah.
A bad offensive line. Sam Howell got sacked 47 times last year.
Yeah, come on, man. South Carolina sucks.
47 times?
Yeah, everyone talks about how bad Sam Howell was. and they told you his
Jesus
offensive line was
Christ.
Terrible. Yes, he got sacked 47 times.
Give me a break, man. This whole thing about South Carolina is a damn scam.
Wait, so 47. How many games did they play?
It don't
13.
matter.
Well, no, I'm
got
curious.
sacked
I'm just curious.
47 times.
I'm curious what that adds up to it per game.
Yeah,
Oh,
12
yeah, do
games.
that
He
real
got
quick.
sacked 3 times a game.
No, more than that though.
Well, that's still bad.
Yeah, like,
No, I'm wanting to laugh.
3.6 times a game.
yeah.
3.6. That was what I was looking
game.
for. 3.6
Sam
times
Howell
the
got
game.
sacked.
He got sacked.
I think
So-
That was with a bad O-line.
the
I'll tell
greater
you right
point
now.
here is
So
the greater
Spencer
point
Rattler
here is the
traveled
greater
rules.
point here is the greater point here is that
South
you hear
Carolina
these teams, you hear these teams, Texas, South Carolina, Bethune-Cookman, Eastern Tennessee Tech. They say, we're back.
Nebraska.
Yeah,
Nebraska.
we're back. That implies that they were there, that they were somewhere.
Frost will be fired by
and then they
November.
went away. What can South Carolina get back to? They've never been anywhere, so there's no getting back to anything.
Oh, you know, they beat Georgia a couple of years ago. They're gonna get back to that.
That's like me saying North Carolina's back when we were decent in 1996. That's about it.
Yeah, and I'll tell you right now, South Carolina's got a good running back room, but they got crap at offensive line. Good running backs and a crappy offensive line is about as useless as tits on a warthog.
Bunch of damn 3-star running backs. Y'all get after it in the SEC.
Arizona.
Did you know that West Virginia's back? West Virginia, the team that has 43%. Look this up in Wikipedia if you don't believe me. 43% of their career school victories are against FCS schools.
Yeah.
43%
God damn.
are against weak sisters, and they have one AP top 5 last poll of the season finish since 1936.
Yeah.
One.
I mean, they weren't.
And yet there are people in this community that think West Virginia is a traditional power.
Oh my God.
I don't think anybody thinks that.
What?
Who thinks that?
You know what the state flower of West Virginia is, right? It's the damn satellite dish.
Hey, Jeff, who thinks that they're a traditional powerhouse? I have never heard anybody say that.
Jeff.
ESPN.
Yellow and Navy guy does.
Yellow and Navy guy.
Give me a damn break, man. GBD. Come on, man.
Captain Clickbait. Yeah.
Yeah, the last thing West Virginia won was the Slob Olympics.
Not according to Big Dog Brett.
Well, that's only because you fell in the 40-yard dash.
Well, but don't you know they got Graham Harrell, aka never been successful anywhere, and JT can't stay on the field, Daniels, and now all of a sudden they're gonna win 10 games.
West Virginia won't win 8 games this year.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're pretty
I'm
bad.
looking forward to seeing them come to Ames and lose to a really bad Iowa State team.
They do have some interesting games. I think they're going to lose to Pitt.
Yeah, I think they're going to lose to 2/3 of the teams they play.
They play Tennessee too, right?
Tennessee beats them.
Yeah, Tennessee will be probably Pitt.
Pittsburgh could play Tennessee. I don't know if West Virginia does.
Pitt beats them.
We can go through West Virginia's schedule real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's go through it.
Hold on, let me pull it up real quick.
You pull it up, Luke. You're the stat man.
All right, who's your top 4 predictions right now? Who's going to be the top 4 teams while he looks this up?
Are you talking?
I've got it if you want it.
Yeah, let's hear it. While he looks this up. Go, it's easy.
You talking to me?
Whoever goes first, I guess.
Alabama. You mean top 4 for the playoff?
Yeah.
Alabama. Ohio State.
Hold on now. I'm going to. Oh, you're not doing West Virginia's schedule?
I have it up if you're ready to do it.
Oh, I'm gonna put it on the screen so people can see it, so it's not just us saying it. But I think I got it pulled up.
I think it's gonna be Traveling Fools.
Go ahead.
Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia, and Clemson.
All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to change it. I was trying to.
I've seen that
real fast while he looked at it.
I've seen that that he just said a lot of places. That's pretty popular.
To me, if I could just add on, I think it's going to be Alabama will be in there for the playoffs. Ohio State will be in there in the playoffs. And then to me, it could go either way. I think Utah could squeak in.
Oh my God!
I think that
I do.
First of all, I think if you're going to pick 4, you have to pick at least one that nobody's really thinking about. So that's that's a good one. I mean,
Utah's got an easy path.
Just picking the top 4 ranked. I mean, what you did, it was just pick the top 4 ranked teams.
Utah's going to lose to Oregon this year.
I don't think so.
We'll see.
Oregon didn't have a defense for the last 15 years.
Other than Kirby Smart and recent hires.
All right, let's keep.
Anyway,
you want to know mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
I think it's going to be well, of course, Miami.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God!
Yep, knew it.
And okay, then after that, I think Ohio State will make it. That's going to be bad for them. And then I think Tennessee will be there.
Holy hell.
And
I hope so.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I hope so. That'd be nice.
and Baylor.
Baylor.
Now,
Yeah, that's my prediction.
so I'll
right
go ahead and give
now.
you mine. That was a crazy list there, but
Traveling fools, you've had more to drink than I have tonight.
I'm going to
That's a
say
lot.
Alabama, Ohio State, Clemson, and Baylor. I don't think you're going to get two teams from the SEC in there, and I think that Baylor is going to win the Big 12 with one or less losses and make the playoff.
Well, can Clemson can they actually make it with two losses?
No, they
Clemson's
can't
not
make it with
gonna
two
have
losses.
TF.
Well, they're going to
one to
lose.
Miami,
They're going to
one to North
lose.
Carolina, the ACC championship.
Well,
Yeah,
Clemson will figure
only
out
two
offense.
losses. Yeah, they'll lose to Miami in the normal season.
I think
and then lose to Miami again, and they're going to lose two North Carolina or two Carolinas. They're going to lose in two Carolinas this year. You watch.
To me, Baylor and Utah are the 2-4 spots that could make it in this year.
Yeah,
That's where
I've
I'm
got Bama, Ohio State, Clemson, and I kind of lean towards Utah.
Yeah, this is an ACC.
So we're having a Utah versus Baylor debate for that fourth spot. That was what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
think
but I'm
somebody.
just throwing Georgia.
I think somebody will get somebody. I don't know who. Somebody will get Georgia in the regular season.
Yeah, well,
Delusional.
And
I think Ohio State's going to be one.
Bama will put an icicle in their heart in Atlanta.
that's where I was going with that. I think that Georgia's going to lose one regular season game. I have no clue who it's going to be to. It's going to be somebody they should beat, but they'll lose one regular season game, and then I believe they'll lose the SEC championship. And there'll be too many one-loss conference champions in other conferences to justify putting two SEC teams in this year.
Bama's going to make to the SEC championship undefeated. They lose to Bama, and then you're going to have a one-loss Utah, and they're not going to put Utah in over Georgia.
Tennessee beats Georgia in Athens this year. Mark it down. No, I'm just kidding.
Tennessee could beat Georgia and then lose 3 games after that.
No, I think Alabama.
Agree.
Alabama's going to lose to don't they play who's Lane Kiffin with?
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Don't they play Old Miss, right?
Alabama
they're in the
beat
same
Ole Miss
division.
by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Don't count out. Don't count out Arkansas though.
Lane
Arkansas
Kiffin.
sucks.
Lane Kiffin is going to win this game this year.
Now, Texas A&M's going to beat him. Jimbo's going to get him.
You see, Lane Kiffin was going to beat Alabama last year with Matt Corral, except somebody forgot to tell Alabama, and it was 42-7 with 9 minutes left before Ole Miss got 2 cheap late touchdowns on the second string defense to make it 42-21. The game wasn't even close.
Yeah. Am I wrong to say that Arkansas gave Alabama their best game last year regular season, other than
Probably.
Florida?
LSU gave a better game, and Auburn
did,
gave a better game than Arkansas.
But the
Auburn.
the main reason Arkansas messed with Alabama was that I can't think of the receiver's name. You got to help me. He got drafted in the first round. Receiver for Arkansas.
I think Alabama's like the most overrated team going into
crazy.
2022.
They could not. Bama's defense could not stop him. He was everywhere. And he's in the NFL now, thank God.
So I'm the only one on this chat that thinks Georgia's going to make the playoffs again.
Yeah, I think they'll make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Georgia?
Yeah.
I think it's
Here's
They're
my
like
thing,
2020. They're like that. That's like 2021, dude. That's totally in the past.
Here's my
It's
thing.
2022.
I
Totally
think that
in the
it's
past.
unlikely that they
Here's
make it because of who they're going to have to play in the SEC championship in their
I'm
regular
not-
season schedule.
I'm
Yeah,
not
there's
saying.
yeah.
I feel like
So,
this could be a
so if
wacky year
Georgia
in college
goes.
football.
So Georgia, I'm just saying that Georgia has a very weak schedule on our side. I could very easily see them being undefeated going into the SEC championship. If they have one loss,
Well, who is Georgia's out of conference? games?
Oregon.
Mississippi State.
Mississippi State,
Georgia Tech.
and Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech and Oregon are their out of conference big
Yeah.
game.
South Carolina and
you're
Tennessee
saying-
will give Georgia their best game.
You're saying that just like this year, an undefeated Georgia gets to Atlanta and loses to Alabama,
and still makes it.
But at 12-1, they're still one of the top 4 teams, and so they get
exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying they'll win.
Oregon's gonna win that game.
Oh my God,
You did bet on it.
Jesus!
I did bet on it, and Oregon's gonna be it's gonna be like,
Go take another shot, TF.
no,
I
don't take shots.
I think somebody.
Be honest.
I think somebody will get Alabama during
No,
the regular
Oregon's going to win that game. It's going to be like the Boise State.
People say this every year. It barely ever
Crazy.
happens.
It's going to be like the Boise State revisit for you Georgia fans.
I'll bet you
Traveling
$100.
fools. Go ahead, sorry.
TF.
Being interrupted.
I guess we're just saying screw this West Virginia thing.
Yeah, we definitely need to move on to that because, we got limited time left. Let's make sure we get to this here.
Can I just say one thing, though?
Okay, yes.
Tennessee
Why
is
not?
undefeated, gets through LSU, Florida, Pitt, and all them, and Alabama comes to Knoxville. Watch out.
Oh my
gosh.
Elon-
So Tennessee's beating
Elon-
Georgia and Alabama?
Ah, damn.
No. Obviously, I was joking about Georgia. But the Alabama game could be very, very competitive going
Give
late
me a
into the
damn
fourth
break.
quarter.
Alabama's going to beat the brakes off the damn Voltards.
All right.
3
Okay.
touchdowns.
Back to West Virginia. Let's just run through this and let's get everyone's opinion on win or loss. Okay.
Meth heads.
To the place.
West Virginia and Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Loss.
What loss for who? West Virginia?
Yeah.
Okay. I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
loss.
Yep.
Wow. It's unanimous. All right. So one loss, 0-1 for the Mountaineers. Kansas at West Virginia.
Jayhawks.
It's on the next week.
Yeah, they get the W.
I'm going to give them the
Who's
W
coach
there
of
too.
Kansas State.
No, Kansas, not Kansas State.
Oh, yeah, win.
All right, win too. I agree.
1-1.
Win. Yep.
All right. So I think we all agree on that. So 1-1.
Yeah.
Towson at West Virginia on September
Tough game.
17th.
Win.
Loss.
God damn.
Win.
Who said that? Jesus. West Virginia sucks. Why are we even talking about this?
I'm going to say win for West Virginia. They're
Tennessee
2-1.
sucks. We just talked about them for 30 minutes.
You're right. I agree, Luke.
So what are we doing here? Is that what's the
That's a win.
2-1.
2-1.
All right. This is an interesting one. West Virginia at Virginia Tech, September 22nd.
Loss.
Loss.
Virginia Tech.
Loss.
Wow.
Yep, 2-2.
I don't know about that one, man.
The Hokies will beat the brakes off of them.
The game is in Lane Stadium. Not that that matters, but I guess it does a little bit.
Is it a night game?
It says 7:30 p.m.
7:30 p.m.
Yep.
Nah, that's Virginia Tech.
All right, you talked me into it.
Virginia Tech is like Iowa. If they're at home, that's fine. But if they're at home and playing at home at night, that's worth an extra field goal.
All right, give me Tech. So now we have 2-2.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, West Virginia at Texas on October 1st.
Loss.
Loss.
Texas.
Oh, loss.
Give me the loss.
Wow,
2-3.
man. I actually agree with you there, though, too. So now we're 2-3.
By this point, 2-3. By this point, JT Daniels is already injured for the year.
Oh, okay, stop
So we
it.
don't have him.
Yeah.
Can you not joke about injuries?
Okay, now, I'll go ahead and say on this one, which I think is going to happen. Baylor at West
Loss.
Virginia. That's a loss.
Baylor wins.
Yeah, Baylor wins.
Baylor wins.
2-4.
2-4. Things are looking very rough for the Mountaineers at this point. West Virginia at Texas Tech.
Win.
Loss.
Win.
I say win.
Win.
I say win.
So I think it's a win.
3-4.
So they're 3 and
They'll
4
probably
now.
pull that one off.
This is an
Barely.
interesting one here.
And that'll be like their Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, this next
and
one's a
that's
good
their
one.
Super Bowl.
This next one is difficult to pick. TCU at West Virginia.
Win.
That's
I'll
a
give
win.
West Virginia the
TCU
win
is
'cause
in
it's
disarray.
Eee.
TCU.
3-6.
I didn't vote
3-5.
yet.
I'll give it to West Virginia.
I think I will. That's a home game at the end of October. I'll give West Virginia the win there too. So what are we, 4-4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
West Virginia at Iowa State. You say it, Jeff.
West Virginia's gonna win.
Iowa State.
I got West Virginia.
Iowa State's gonna be bad this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably get that win.
Are they going to be as bad as West Virginia though?
I love Iowa State. I get paid good money to take pictures at Iowa State football games. I got no complaints, but they are number 128 in the nation in returning offensive productivity this year.
West Virginia.
They're not going anywhere. So I hate to say it, but West Virginia will win that game.
So that's 5-4.
Yes.
5-4.
Yeah,
Already
5-4.
irrelevant.
November the 12th, Oklahoma at West Virginia.
Loss.
Loss.
Oklahoma.
Loss.
All right, so now we're 5-5.
Isn't it?
They won't
5-5.
score 2 touchdowns in that game.
We're 5-5. Kansas State at West Virginia.
Loss.
Win.
Loss.
Wow.
Win.
Loss.
Wait, hold on now. Let's go because this it sounds like this is split to me. So let's go one at a time. And give me your. All right, so we have one loss,
Loss.
three losses,
Win.
Win.
and I say win. That's so it's
And
tied.
I say win.
Then there you go.
Tied.
Oh, shit. Y'all are crazy.
What happens now?
What happens now is they're 6-6 and nobody gives a shit.
Well, you can have ties in football. That's
Hey, now there's some fan bases that love their 6-6.
listen. You can have a
They
tie.
do. I
Hey,
wouldn't know what that's like.
quick clickbait this.
I'll sing Rocky Top till I die.
Yeah. When
I
Georgia
love
goes
this.
6-6
I love
again,
this
I'm
song,
killing
Rocky
myself.
Top. And I love Country Roads as well.
Yeah, you can have a tie.
You know
So
the remix of that song, right?
They're-
Country Roads.
they're
take
5-5-1.
that I bone.
Pete,
yeah.
when Georgia goes 6-6, I'm a Clemson fan.
All right. No.
Bandwagon.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. All right. So it's 5-5-1. You can still have a tie. So okay, we got one game left here.
Yeah.
The game to
Who
make
has a tie?
a bowl
This is
game.
the NFL. You can't tie.
Well, we're doing it on the Pigskin Pete show. This is the
Rock, paper,
NFL.
scissors.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. So
Give him half a win.
this makes it more fun, okay? In order to make a bowl game, West Virginia at Oklahoma State.
Lose.
Loss.
Loss.
We have them at 5-6.
And 1. Wow, West Virginia doesn't make a bowl game?
6.5.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they will make a bowl
5.5
game.
and 5.5.
I think we were a little too hard on them.
Can we move to Tennessee's schedule? Please.
I heard that beep 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 beep.
Yeah.
You know, even
It's just
if
my
we were
watch
being
saying it's
generous,
midnight.
It sounds like the consensus here is that even if we were being generous,
What
and then
you
we
get
all
this
said, you know what, I bet we get one of those wrong. But what we're saying is West Virginia, in the best case scenario, is 7-5.
Yeah.
No, best case scenario is they might get to play Miami in a bowl game.
Best case scenario is West Virginia's 5-7.
Yeah, get great.
Yeah.
Virginia sucks.
All right, here we go.
Tennessee has got a little easier out of conference schedule. What
Let's do
is
this real quick. All right, guys. He requested Tennessee. We're going to do Tennessee.
Let's do
First of all,
Tennessee.
before we do run through the schedule, let's give everybody's prediction just off the top of their head. What's their record going to be at the end of 12 games?
8-4.
I would say 8-4, 2-9-3 possible.
I'm going to say 9-3.
10-2.
Absolute
8 and
perfect
4.
ceiling. Absolute perfect ceiling.
10-2. That's mine.
10-2.
Tennessee hasn't had a perfect ceiling in 20 years.
They're due for it.
I agree.
They're
I
due
said-
for it.
All right, so here we go.
Absolutely.
Everyone's saying 8-4, 9-3. I had 1-10-2.
The
So-
easiest out of conference schedule I've seen in my life. What in the world
I know
is
all
this?
of y'all, when we get to Georgia, are going to pick Tennessee, so I picked Georgia against Tennessee.
All right, so we're going to go with the consensus average is around 9-3. Is that what we're going to do? All right,
Sure.
let's see
yeah,
here.
and they still suck.
Ball State at Tennessee.
Win.
Win.
Win. All right, Tennessee at Pitt.
Loss.
Win big.
Loss.
It's gonna be by 17 points.
I'm gonna say
Blow
loss.
Pitt out of the water.
I'm going to say loss. So that's 1 win, 1 loss.
Okay.
2 losses. So who else?
Loss.
3 losses. 4 losses. So that's a loss. There you go. Sorry. It's 1-1 now. Akron at Tennessee. I'm gonna say win.
Win.
All right. Florida at Tennessee.
Win.
Loss.
Wow. I'm gonna say win. So, where are we at here? What is it now?
2-1.
No,
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah.
3-1. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. 3-1. Tennessee at LSU.
Loss.
I'm gonna say win.
I say win. I say Tennessee
It
gets a win.
depends. To me, it just depends because it's a night game. And
Is Tennessee
I
at
assume it'll be a night
LSU?
game.
Yeah. Tennessee at LSU. Yeah.
Loss.
Yeah.
So that's 3 losses.
Tennessee gets the win.
Hold on now. I said win. So how many? What's the vote here? We're tied again, aren't we?
Yeah.
To me, it's a toss-up. I would, but I'm going to lean win because I'm a Tennessee fan. Go win.
All right, that's 4-2. So win.
So there you go. That's 4-1. Alabama at Tennessee. I'm gonna say loss.
Fat L.
Loss. Not
Win.
2
I
losses
think
for how
it's
bad
gonna
they're
be.
going to get beat.
Win.
I say a loss, but it's going to
You
be
say a loss, but they
Win.
still lose.
It'll be a loss, but it'll be a competitive loss.
My ass. 3 touchdowns.
I don't know, man. It was competitive last year, and Tennessee probably be better this year than they were last year.
Yeah, that
So-
wasn't much.
Anyway, look. So
Alabama's going to be better.
we're at 4-2. Okay,
Facts, Luke.
we're at 4-2. Tennessee Martin at Tennessee. I'm gonna say win. That's 5-2.
Win.
Loss.
What?
Whatever.
Win.
Troll win.
Luke.
All right, 5-2. Now this is a good one here. Kentucky at Tennessee.
Win.
Win.
Kentucky ain't got
Win.
shit.
Man, well you're
Smith and Kroger.
So this is what, 6-2?
yeah. I'm gonna say win there as well. Tennessee at Georgia. Loss.
Loss.
Win.
Ah, you suck. TL.
Loss.
So I think that's 7-2.
Yeah.
3.
No.
7
7-3. 6-3.
6-3.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, 6-3.
Sucks. They're not
Missouri
beating
at Tennessee. I'm gonna say win.
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 So 7-3. I mean, we all agree, right? Tennessee's gonna beat Missouri, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
1,000%.
So 7-3.
Missouri is doo-doo.
Tennessee at South Carolina.
Loss.
Win, but it's close.
You know I'm gonna say win.
South Carolina sucks.
South Carolina's hot dog water.
So we are now officially at 10. Wait, what are we at? 9-2.
3.
8-3. What?
3.
All right. 8-3. Everybody, come on now. Tennessee at Vanderbilt. Win. So
Win.
Loss.
Win.
Damn, Luke.
Win.
I'm trying to get them an extra loss here. They need to be 8-4.
And beats
So-
Clemson in a bowl game.
So I no,
Tennessee will
sir.
be 10-2.
Stop it. Clemson's not playing Tennessee in a bowl game. That's not happening.
They'll be 8-4 if they.
They're going to be playing in the Cheez-It Bowl
So
again?
They'll be in the Gasparillo Bowl.
the consensus was a 9-3 record, which is exactly what I
yeah.
predicted before we started this thing.
Clemson
So
will play Oklahoma State in a bowl game.
oh Jesus
my
Christ.
God.
Miami's used to that.
Tennessee
But I can
sucks.
see
No, we don't like
I can see Tennessee winning one they shouldn't and losing one that they should.
Won't be against Georgia.
Maybe Clemson will play Wisconsin so they can show Miami how to beat him one time.
LSU
Maybe
fixed
Louisiana
the game.
Tech.
I think they beat Pitt. Because from what I understand, that quarterback they got at Pitt is that they transferred in as trash. I can see Tennessee beating Pitt.
I can see
He's the
Tennessee
quarterback that took JT Daniels' job.
Yeah, and also Pitt is going to be. I mean, they're returning a lot of people. They're they're not terrible.
It's a key game actually for Tennessee's season.
Tennessee
If
needs
they
to
win
beat
that
Pitt.
game, I think the rest of their season will be good.
I agree.
If Tennessee loses to Pitt, then
If Tennessee loses to Pitt, they'll be 6-6.
yeah, exactly. It's
Tennessee
going to
would
wreck
Have
their
them
whole
losing to
season.
Pitt and going 9-3.
But if Hooker, but the thing is, if Hooker would have started the game last year, which obviously
Hooker.
this is last year,
Hooker.
if he would have started that game last year, Tennessee would have beat Pitt by 2 touchdowns.
If he could.
Sure,
if Alabama receivers weren't hurt,
Because-
Georgia would have lost.
No. Hang on, Tom the F out. All right.
I'm
There
calm.
were wide open receivers missed in that first quarter. 1,000%. Tennessee should have been up 21-28 nothing in the first quarter if you rewatch that game. But that's
Yes,
at some
they
point.
missed at
last
least
year,
2 touchdowns.
shoulda, coulda, woulda, whatever.
Hey, Luke.
But that's just me.
Yeah.
How many touchdowns did Hendon Ho throw for last year?
What is it, 32, something like that?
33. Yeah. He threw 3 picks.
He throws for less this year.
That's a negative. That offense, listen, say what you will, I will say this right now. If you have a quarterback that has a decent – Stetson Bennett can throw for 40 touchdowns.
Good old
What?
Rocky Top.
1,000%.
Well,
I think you understand how much 40 touchdowns is.
I would like to ask the room. Without going week to week and breaking down the whole schedule. Just if there's going to be a regular season loss for Alabama, who's it going to be?
Well, there's going to be 2.
Nobody.
I would say if they're going to lose to anybody, most likely will be either Ole Miss or Texas A&M.
That defense is ridiculous.
Auburn seems to have a way of beating Alabama, even when they're not.
Yeah,
good,
I don't think that's going to happen this year. Auburn's
They could score 17 points against Ole Miss and who was the other team? Tennessee, and still win both games.
Yeah, but
no, I said A&M is the second team.
Points.
Oh, I think
17 points.
Like you said, Pete, I think the best team that has a chance to beat them is A&M again.
Yeah.
Did you say 17 points? Because Tennessee's going to put up at least 31 in every game they play.
On Bama?
1,000%. They almost did last year.
You've lost your mind.
They're going to be better this. How have I lost my mind?
Because they didn't allow 31 points to anybody but Georgia last year.
They'll lose to Tennessee.
Alabama?
Wait, how many points did you say?
Alabama will lose to Tennessee this year, and Lane Kiffin will get his revenge on Nick Saban.
Wait, how many points did you say they're putting up in every game this year?
Alabama will
average. Tennessee's putting up at least 31 points a game this year.
Well, let me count how many times they didn't do that last year.
Let's talk about the 30.
Hold on.
Let's talk about the 30-point plateau.
Traveling fools.
Jeff. Let's not. Listen, I got to end the show, guys. Joey Foster.
All right. Sorry to get on a Tennessee rant.
Joey Foster. Joey Foster's in the back room. Don't even bother. Sorry, Joey. He came on too late. I'm about to end the show.
Tennessee 7-5.
So what did we say? We said that we did. Who all would he do? We did West Virginia. They were.
Miami
Oh yeah,
West
Virginia was 5-6-1.
We're gonna play some extra games.
West Virginia was 5-6-1, and Tennessee was 9-3.
Yeah.
So there we have it.
And they still both suck and don't make the playoffs.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna let you all. I'm gonna let you all go at the same time in one fell swoop. So if you have anything you need to say it right now.
Georgia. Hey, thank y'all for having me on. It's been great. Like I really appreciate y'all.
No, thank you coming on, brother. I appreciate it.
You guys are awesome. It's been good talking to you guys. So it's good. It's good to just talk shit about college football in the middle of summer when it doesn't really matter.
That's right.
You ain't gonna know what matters until September. So you guys have a good night. Thank y'all for having me on. You guys are great, really. But I'll hop off here.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Man, I'm out too. Y'all are a bunch of fucking idiots.
All right. Get rid of him. Sir UJ, anything?
I just want to say that I'm proudly the only fan on here that picks my team to make the playoffs again. And go Dogs.
Cheers.
Great.
J-Dub? J-Dub? All right, well, that's going to do it then. Thank you, everybody, for joining. It was amazing and fantastic. Thank you for all the people that showed up and showed out. Thank you for all the people that sent in donations. I think Blue Devil just sent in a PayPal and said, thank you for the ACC content. Well, you are welcome, sir. I'm glad somebody appreciates it. The ACC show, every single week we have more and more ACC people coming in there that we never seen in there before. So that's the whole goal of the show. And, of course, all the SEC trolls and Big Ten trolls as well, which is great. But thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Yeah. I guess that's it. It's going to do it. Tomorrow, no live shows tomorrow, 2 on Friday. The midday show at 11 a.m. on Friday morning, and the call-in show Friday night at 10 p.m. You may see me tomorrow in some other capacity. We'll see. But in the meantime, everybody have a good night. Thank you for stopping in with me. Have a good rest of your week. Your boy is checking.